Well, hi guys, Emma again. Welcome back to the shop. Sunday afternoon. I've got a week off ahead of me, which is really nice. I haven't really planned anything except some stuff around the shop. There's a few little repair jobs to be done. And this week I took delivery of a new toy. A new machine tool, I guess. I guess if you haven't got a lot of room, you go smaller and more efficient. And this is certainly doing that. This is a Goodall Pratt, or Goodall's improved miniature treadle lathe that was sold by Miller's Falls between about 1880 and 1930-ish for not a whole lot of money. Some of the reviews were not particularly flattering, and it is a very lightweight machine. There wasn't a lot of accessories for it, and it was really designed with hobbyists in mind. There's a toy for a teenage boy or a church minister. But this one's been looked after and it's all there more or less. Someone's fitted a rubber belt, which sort of works. It might need a little bit of work. And someone's put quite a lot of work into this little repair here, which is had a little steel plate and a couple of screws under it. I'm not sure whether they ever weld that, and that's quite a good little repair in its period and vintage. There's a little bit of wobble in here. Probably not enough to really worry us too much. If we have a look at the headstock, the bearings are really pretty good for its age and for its quality. They're just holes in the cast iron with a steel shaft through it. They're really not bad. I was under the impression that this has never done any work, which may quite likely be the case, or it was built to last. This has a standard Miller's Falls drill chuck on this end, which screws the jaws down on the taper. On this end there's a little dog faceplate. This is actually part of their original bandsaw or scroll saw attachment, which is missing. If anyone knows where there is one, let me know. And I think someone's done a bit of a job on here. There should be a faceplate and a drive dog go on this end. There's a few bolts missing. This was bolted on, but only with standard bolts, and it really needs like a couple of coach bolts. I think is very similar to what it would have, or little square head bolts. And the nuts are missing, and there's a little washer there that looks something like that. We'll have to make a couple of them. And the hand wheels, which are all the same except the two missing ones. That's the one off the tailstock, which is rudimentary to say in the least. Also this square head bolt here, look, this bolt here, which looks like it's probably been a modified coach bolt, needs to be fixed so that this will slide back down the bed. Probably that had a countersunk one in it, I think. I'm not entirely sure about this little pulley tensioner. It's genuine and it's part of the setup, but whether it's in the right place or anything, I'm not sure. I think you should be able to turn it around to run it on the other side, but that's got the same hand wheel on it. Someone at some points put a rubber belt on it rather than a leather one. We might try and find some sewing machine belting because it's almost too big for those grooves. And the other thing that's missing is one of these little thumb screws here out of here. So apart from that, I've got a really complete little machine. It's all there. It's in pretty good condition. The intention, of course, is to make some projects with it, 1900 style, pre-electricity, and see what we can do. Model engineer from the turn of the century through to the 20s has numerous articles on rebuilding and upgrading the Champion lathe. It wasn't an expensive lathe, and I guess it's the C1 of the 1880s. But I guess there'll be more attachments and accessories come for it. We'll turn up somewhere. I believe that there is a little table saw attachment, which may or may not be any good, and a scroll saw attachment for here. And I also believe that this is a later one, probably from the 1920s. Anyway, that's Goodall's improved from what I don't know. Miniature treadle lathe that was sold by Miller's Falls in America and by Hobbies in the UK. So if you've seen one in England, probably it's a Hobbies. Anyway, thanks for watching. More soon, guys.